Historically, Lancaster is kind of slow to change. They've been talking about Lancaster growing for years now, but it's actually happening, and there are people here who are ready to build it.
The older you get, the more you lose track of time.
When you look back at the years that have passed, life tends to be a mixture of the good and bad. But likely, there's a time when something sparked and changed where you thought you were going.
I don't know. It's just something. I took a course and I enjoyed it and remembered I wanted to do that.
For Bob Doster, that moment seemed insignificant. At 12, he made a sculpture, sold it. Now, some 60 years later, he's still lit up by art.
It's basically, I'll see something in my head that's not there and I'll put it there. That's how I work. I don't draw. I hate drawing.
Turns out, you don't have to be good at drawing or even like it to still be able to create massive, intricate, and beautiful sculptures.
That's the fun part, is figuring out how to do it.
Bob lost count of how many sculptures he's made a long time ago.
I don't know, 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
But he still remembers the advice a teacher gave him.
If you stick with it long enough, you'll get good at it. Well, he was right about that. 60 years later or something, I'm getting where I'm halfway decent.
He's been in Lancaster, South Carolina his whole life, has had a shop in downtown since the 70s. A lot has changed over the years.
The rural aspects of the county are fast disappearing.
But for him, art doesn't get old or monotonous, and that's because of how Bob sees the world, sees his life.
When I start cleaning up in here, if I start doing it, I'll only get so far and I'll see something that'll make me think of something, and I'll stop and start making that and never get finished cleaning up.
So when thinking of time gone by, look forward, look back, and look around. And know there's always something to see. Bob says the little bits of the Lancaster he knew growing up have disappeared. But that's okay, because even with the traffic and maybe some of that construction, he can see through everything and see the beauty and see all the people who are moving here to call this place home. And honestly, you can understand why just standing in this garden right here, it's so peaceful and beautiful. The birds were singing to us this morning. And Annie, I was absolutely amazed that he said he can't draw. He doesn't like drawing, but he's somehow able to create 20-foot sculptures. I thought that was extraordinary.